What's happening? What's happening? Hey, it's your boy Lil Jon. The big you mean click. What's up, Boney? What's happening? What's up, Sean Paul? What's happening? Hey, now ladies and gentlemen, it's about that time. Turn this thing on out. Now let me see everybody do this. Hey, let's go. Snap your fingers, but do you still? You can do it all by yourself. Let me see you do it. Let me see you do it. Hey, snap your fingers, but do you still? You can do it all by yourself. Let me see you do it. Let me see you do it. Hey, snap your fingers, then rock with it. Do it, go drop with it. Do a step with it, put your hips with it. All my ladies, let me see you put a twist with it. You can't do it like me, I'm by myself. I do it so good, I don't need nobody else. What's happening? What's up? Got that fired up. What's happening? What's up? Got that in my cup. I can't think. I'm too go. Don't know how the hell I'm getting home. Hey, snap your fingers, but do you still? You can do it all by yourself. Let me see you do it. Let me see you do it. Hey, snap your fingers, but do you still? You can do it all by yourself. Let me see you do it. Let me see you do it. Hey,
Straight from the back, posted in the act. Got to hit the club, we've been mobbing all day. On some Jono, VIP stats. Look around the club, what do I say? Everybody rockin'.
A new rookie class has joined the team.
check the doors, check the windows, and pull the blinds. I check the clock, wondering what he'll pull this time. I have a feeling that necromancer's outside, and I'm just trying to stay quiet. I don't sleep much, that's crazy. How'd you know that? Keep myself up, that's maybe how you know that. Ooh, promises.
Well, they don't call them the faithful for nothing, Brock. Fans numbering 70,000 strong have made the trek to Santa Clara, and they're ready to cheer on their 49ers here at Levi's Stadium. Today, we see who's better in the NFC between the Seattle Seahawks and the San Francisco 49ers. Plenty of season left to go. 3 months of football ahead as we are underway here at Week 4. And this will be a touchback, so we're going to need our first snap to see the first action of this game.
Ready.
Offense out now to get us started. It's 1st and 10.
Ready! Fix the eagle! Fix the eagle!
Kenneth Walker gets it for the first time. Can't slip that initial tackle. Stops made for no gain on that first down play. And it's not just some quarterbacks, Brock, who got to have short memories. You tell me this too, defenses need them sometimes as well.
Yeah, 100%. You give up a big run, well, too bad. No time to dwell on it because you got to line up, buckle up that chin strap, and try to knock them backwards.
Here we go, here we go. 19, Sergeant. 18, Robert. 18.
Bill Rowe from the gun. He's going to loft one deep to the left. He had it for a moment, but a great defensive play to jar it loose. Incomplete. Fry connecting with Xavier Worthy there. So now it's going to be 3rd and long. All right, partner testing the perimeter early there. Coverage held up. Could be a tough day for those outside receivers to make an impact.
Okay, partner, testing you here. You've heard me say this a lot. Okay, coordinator's job is to get you man-to-man coverage, and your job is?
To win it. Moreau throwing on 3rd down. He's going to try another deep one here. As it left side, Brock, but the throw carried him too close to that edge. They're going to say he brought it in out of bounds. That's going to bring up 4th down. Here's someone from a family of punters, Ryan Stonehouse, on to punt on 4th.
The Niners take over 1st and 10 at their own 20-yard line.
San Francisco to the line. It's 1st and 10. Pretty throw here to start. Seahawks swarming him, and down he goes. And the drive begins with a rough first step there. That's going to bring up 2nd down.
That is not a good omen at all. You spent so much time, Kate, on the first 15 plays, and that first play, you've rehearsed it in your head over and over as a quarterback, as an offensive line. You never, ever want to go backwards, have such a negative play, but now you got to flush it and quickly move on. Boy, they sure found the right route at the right time to hit the soft spot in that coverage. And that slant, it goes for big yardage.
3rd and 10. Can this offense get it done? Here he goes, 3rd and long. Defender arrives right as the ball does, and the hit knocks it free. Incomplete. First time this game they've looked to him. And they're going to be stuck with a 4th and long. The 49ers are lined up in punt formation. He punted a couple of times last week in their loss, and now gets this one away. And he gets his guys a few yards before they bring him down on the return.
The Seahawks take over 1st and 10 at their own 42-yard line.
The Seahawks in good field position to start this drive off as they head up to the line. 1st and 10. Shotgun now for Milrow. Lobs this deep down the middle. Caught just shy of the goal line. That's a Seattle touchdown. The Seahawks go up 6-0 here in the first. Xavier Worthy, the touchdown. Point after by Mevis is good. And the Seahawks will jump out to a 7-0 lead.
This is pretty just everything.
On now is Dixon to kick this one away. And he wasn't chancing a return there, putting it out on the back of the end zone for a touchback. The 49ers find themselves in a great starting spot here. 1st and 10 coming up. Shotgun snap for Purdy. Has him on the quick hitter. And he is stopped as he reaches that 46-yard line. They gain 11 on that play. And that gives the 49ers the first.
And those are the completions they rely on in their passing game.
1st and 10 at the 46-yard line.
First and 10 now from the 46. Working out of the gun, it's Purdy. Brought in inside the 20. And the stop comes at the 15-yard line as he gets them into the red zone. Pick up there of 39 yards. And that means it'll be 1st down San Francisco.
Just about every offense since the beginning of time, since the forward pass, Kate, has loved a tight end that can stretch the middle of the field. Man, I remember as a kid watching Kellen Winslow Sr. dice up right here between the hashes. And what a difference it can make for an offense.
Here's the first carry for the rookie out of Notre Dame. And they try to power it forward, but only a couple of yards there.
Okay, that's a run that's ho-hum on the stat sheet, but if you see a bigger play on the ground later on, it'll largely be because of a play just like that one, softening up the front and opening the door for a bigger gap in the future.
Hits him on the out route. And that's going to be an 8-yard gain, it looks like, as it puts them in goal to go.
Well, it sure seems like he knew exactly where he was going with that before the snap. That's a pre-snap decision that led to a post-snap 1st down.
This offense in position now. It's 1st and goal.
Outside. Watch out.
From the gun is Purdy. Ooh, he got hit as he was throwing, and unsurprisingly, it falls incomplete. 2nd down coming up.
Well, that's one you chalk up to the pressure earning that incompletion. They came in before he could find a target, hit him, altered that last-second attempt to get rid of it.
So the incompletion on 1st. Here's 2nd and goal.
Get set.
They'll try and punch it in. And he runs it across. Touchdown. The 49ers will reach pay dirt for the first time this game. They'll try this extra point. The point after splits the uprights. And the 49ers tie this game 7-7. Now after tying this game up, they're all set to center away. And he fields this one, but is not going to return it from the end zone. So the ball going to be placed down at the 35-yard line. And into the line, the Seahawks in a good spot as they prepare for this 1st and 10.
Let's go.
First play of the drive. Here's Walker. That's an 8-yard chunk to start this one. That brings up 2nd and 2.
Cool thing about a drive starting run like that, Kate, is it really just gives you every opportunity in the playbook, whatever you want to do. But as for me, I like to reward that runner. Give it to him again and see if he can get you a new set of downs.
After that little 8-yard scoot, here comes 2nd and 2. From the gun, Milrow. Finds him over the middle. And they push this down to the opposing 47-yard line. They get an even 10 on that play. And that gives the Seahawks the first.
Sure seems like he knew exactly what he wanted, and he got it going right where he wanted to with the ball off the snap.
Here's 1st and 10 from the 47.
60 Eagles, 60 Eagles. 70 Dragons, Buffalo 18.
Throwing now, Milrow. It's incomplete to Kenneth Walker. They get there to take him down right around the 41. Moving quickly, trying to get set. This is Walker on 2nd. A quarter down, 3 more to go for these NFC West opponents. Both teams neck and neck so far. Back to Levi Stadium right after this. About set for the 2nd quarter. Seahawks football here. They're looking at yet another 1st and 10 on this drive. Toss play, this is Walker. No repeat success of that last run as he only is able to get back to the line on this play.
You know by now, Kate, with this time we spend together these toss plays, the best way to defend them is to get them before they get started. And that's exactly what the defense did.
First down run netted him nothing. Here is 2nd and 10. Off the play fake, Milrow. Bails out of the pocket quick. Tight end reels in the shallow throw. And he gets this forward to the 19.
When you see play action, do all you can to get your eyes to the tight end, because that's their bread and butter. That play action gives him time off the line, helps chip a rusher, or even helps sell that fake. And then when he releases, he gets out, he gets some leverage. He gets to that edge before the defender can cover him.
Pretty short, it's Milrow. And he let his man too much there, Brock. Incomplete, 4th down coming up.
As I watch practices today, Kate, both college and professionally, one thing is abundantly clear. Teams spend so much more time in the red zone. They know it's the money zone. And defensively, if you can force incompletions and knock it away and lead teams field goals, great chance to win. I never saw a play script that ended with a field goal. It was always a touchdown that you wanted. That's 3 points, and it's enough to give them the lead.
And he won't opt to bring this one out. Content to keep it there in the end zone. They'll start their drive at the 35. Great starting spot here for the 49ers. They're headed up 1st and 10. Here's the one back on the handoff. And they blow up the opening play of this drive. Love the aggressiveness from this defense. The presence of those tight ends works both ways, Brock. You know this. Gives them more blockers up front, but it also clues the defense in to be ready for that run.
Yeah, you could put 7 blockers up there, even put 8, I don't know, 9. All the blockers in the world, but if they don't work in concert together to create a lane, it doesn't matter.
And he's going to be hauled out on a gain across midfield, down inside the 45-yard line. It's a 24-yard gash, and it gives them the first down.
You want to become a quarterback's best friend, do that. Turn a short little gain, a short little pass into some yards after catch, and that quarterback will find you again.
First down, Purdy to throw. Dumps it off to his running back. And they'll get there and stop him at the line.
He specializes in salvaging broken plays out of the backfield, but even he couldn't get anything out of that one, Kate. That defense, they were all over it.
2nd and 10, need to get some positive yardage here. Now Purdy. Tweeted to his running back. This one doesn't get much. Down to the 41. That's George Karlaftis who got there for the stop.
That's a defense's goal, right, Kate? Just get us to third down so we can have a chance to get off the field. And that was a good adjustment on that stop in particular, when the back ended up being the target, and they were able to keep him short of the sticks.
6 yards to go here. It's third down. They'll throw. Third and long. It's caught. Pearsall has it. And he's brought down at about that 27-yard line. They'll get 14 yards and a new set of downs.
I know the Combine tries to test everything it possibly can physically, but I don't know how you test courage at the Combine, because there's nobody defending you. Nobody wants to hit you. But that was the epitome of courage to make that in cut and make the catch.
Out of the shotgun, they'll give it to him inside. Robbed by the first guy he met. No gain on that first down run. So it's going to be second down and 10 on the other side, Brock. We've reached our 2-minute warning. More football from Levi Stadium in just a moment. Well, nothing doing on the last run. It's second and 10. Looking to throw, Purdy. Short pass brought in. And he gets this forward to the 19.
You know, kid, over the years, I have heard defensive coordinators say, hey, you got to earn the right to rush your passer. You got to earn the right for me to call blitzes. And when you call a blitz and you don't get home and you don't hit the quarterback, you've earned nothing.
Eighth play of the drive now. They need 2 to keep it going. Out of the gun, they'll give it to him inside. 9-yard pickup, and it sets him up with first and goal.
You love a huddle, okay? You really do. You love a huddle full of guys like this who just know how to keep the drive moving forward. There's some trust there that he's going to get the job done, and he's going to get another shot, I would guess, down the line.
Go ahead. Hands up.
First down, and they go right back to him. And he's able to fight this down to the 2. Give him 7 on the play, and now they have second and goal.
That does not show up on any explosive stat sheet, but let me tell you, Kate, that's the real deal right there. You run for that kind of yardage consistently in the NFL, you do set yourself up for success.
Watch out!
They give it to him again. And he's not going to reach the end zone. They bring him down at the 1. Timeout called by the offense, and with another timeout available, they could actually get another 2 plays if they were quick. Back to the well again. And he's in for the score. Touchdown, San Francisco. The 49ers take the lead just before halftime. Kicking unit comes out for the extra point. Extra point set right down the middle. And the 49ers take a 4-point lead.
Niners 14, Seahawks 10.
Time left for maybe a return plus a play here as they send this away. So no return this time. Let's see if they run a play or if they just decide to kneel out the half.
35-yard line.
Probably looking at our final snap of the half here on first down.
19.
They'll turn to the ground game and just run this clock out. Can't slip that initial tackle. Stops made for no gain on that first down play. Just before halftime, we get a timeout. Take it. One last play before the break.
65 catch, 7 bucks, 19, 79, 19, charge.
He's back to throw. We just got it away before the hit, but the pass winds up incomplete. It's going to be third down. On now is Dixon to kick this one away. And we'll have to wait at least a few moments longer for an exciting start to this second half. We've got a touchback. The 49ers find themselves in a great starting spot here. 1st and 10 coming up. Blown back in the backfield, and he gets the handoff. And he's able to power this forward, but they stop him after 2 yards.
I don't think that's the amount that they were looking for there, Kate. Going to lead to some shuffling around here in the playbook. Find a more aggressive call on second.
Off the play fake, Purdy. Connects on the crosser. He's going to be hauled down on a gain across midfield, down inside the 45-yard line. They get 19 on that pickup, and that gives the 49ers the first.
1st and 10 at the 43-yard line.
And the receiver's going to take this one on the jet sweep. Still has some space into it. Finally caught, and he lost the football. And the Seahawks have it. No return after that recovery. They do get the fumble, but they're going to have it deep on their own side.
Well, that was such a nice run with great explosiveness and vision to get free. But you saw who's moving near the end of that kick. You almost felt like a little fatigue set in, and that created the opening. What they say about fatigue? Make cowards out of all men. I'll tell you what fatigue does on the football field. You can lose the ball security in the ball just like that. Look at how well the coverage held up on that play. Even as the QB escapes the pocket and buys extra time secondary, they got real sticky, stay tight, and force the throw away.
Second down, still 10 to go after that incomplete pass. Milrow from the gun. It is Cup, left side. And he's taken down, but not before he gets this one to the 41. They get 23 on that one. And that means a fresh set of downs for Seattle.
1st and 10 at the 41-yard line.
And off to Walker from the gun. And they're all the way across midfield before he's brought down. And that one goes for a gain of 11. And that gives the Seahawks the first.
Here we go. Stop. 65, 6, Cup 19, Cup 19.
Slot receivers headed left. Here's Milrow, 1st and 10. On the move, headed right. Moving right, airs it out down the sideline. And he's got it in the end zone for the Seattle touchdown. The Seahawks grab the lead on their first series of the half. Kenneth Walker, the touchdown. Nevis with a point after. And the Seahawks push their lead to 3.
49ers 14. Michael Dixon, the kickoff for Seattle.
On now is Dixon to kick this one away. And he got all of that one out of the back of the end zone for a touchback.
35-yard line.
Great starting spot here for the 49ers. They're headed up 1st and 10. Here's Purdy to throw. Gobbled up on the right side. That's Ayuk. And he's going to be driven out, but a nice pickup. Gained about 8. 2nd down.
That is a textbook first down completion. Sets up second and very manageable. and create space to take that shot downfield.
Back to throw. Here's Purdy. Now he's past the 25. And he's going to have this one down to the 20. This play goes for 36. And that means it'll be first down San Francisco.
One thing we don't have in football is we don't have that radar gun. But if we did, Kate, this is the kind of throw when you throw it that deep outside the numbers that requires a serious fastball, serious arm strength, and he just showed it off.
That one is incomplete. Couldn't hang on through the contact. Ball and defender arrived at the exact same time there. And that'll bring up second down. You go middle of the field against zone coverage, Brock. You know this firsthand. You are throwing into rush hour, and there aren't a lot of easy completions to be found in that part of the field.
Yeah, and a lot of those throws, Kate, you're signing your guy up to take some sort of hit. It's on you to protect your guys. But at that defense, we're flying around and making the play.
No luck finding George Kittle with that one. And that's going to leave him with a tough 3rd and long.
That's a throw at this level. With so much speed and length, you got to be real careful. Rarely do you find a clean window down the middle. Got to be absolutely perfect, and it wasn't there.
On 3rd down, Purdy. Isn't holding up. They're able to drop it. And the defense comes through, and that's going to back them up and bring up 4th down. On comes the field goal unit to try this one for the 49ers. It's 45 yards he'll try to connect from.
You'd expect him to make most of those attempts from this distance, but it's never a lot. So they'll happily take this and finish off the drive with points.
So we've got a tie ball game now as they send this away. No return here. This kick's going to wind up as a touchback.
First and 10 at their own 39-yard line.
The Seahawks in good field position to start this drive off as they head up to the line. 1st and 10. Shotgun now for Milrow. Completed over the middle. And the stop is made just before he's able to reach that midfield strike. Give him 13 on that play. And that means a fresh set of downs for Seattle.
Nice to see that connection, that chemistry working between the two of them.
Ball's on the 48. Here we go. 1st down.
Let's go now.
Here's Milrow to throw. Couldn't get the screen set up properly. Brock pass incomplete. And they're going to hope for better results now on 2nd down.
I'm just kind of laughing because I could feel the armchair quarterbacks going, I can make that throw. And anybody who's actually made those throws says you have no idea what it feels like with everybody breathing down your neck. That play's got to be right, timed up right, and it certainly wasn't.
Complete, it's Horton. And he's going to be driven out of bounds. The gain gets this down inside the 35. It's a gain of 19 on the play. And that gives the Seahawks the first. Walker now from the gun. And he's able to manage a couple on that run.
Okay, the 2-yard run on 1st down, I think that keeps you ahead of schedule. You're going to have to pick up the pace.
Brings up 2nd and 8 at the 31-yard line.
Following that little 2-yard run, it's 2nd and 8.
Let's go. Dragon 6, Cowboy 80, cut 19, cut 19.
Back now, pressure coming. Horton down the field, and he's got it. And he's going to get this down to the 9. That puts him in goal to go.
They like to say it's about the Jimmies and the Joes. I think that's about the X's and the O's. That's a well-drawn-up completion that nets them a 1st down.
On the go.
Offense in position now. It's 1st and goal.
Ready.
Milrow hangs on to it. And they take it across the goal line. Touchdown, Seattle! The Seahawks take a lead just before the end of the 3rd. Point after by Mevis is good. And the Seahawks break that tie and now lead by 7. On now is Dixon to kick this one away. Doesn't like what he sees, so we got a touchback. And they're going to begin this drive at the 35-yard line.
35-yard line.
The 49ers find themselves in a great starting spot here. 1st and 10 coming up. Working out of the gun, it's Purdy. He fires one deep down the left sideline. And it is incomplete. Went big on the final play of our 3rd quarter. And nothing comes from it as we hit the break. Following the incompletion, we stay at the 35. It's 2nd and 10. Going back, it's the handoff. So a solid gain there, Brock, but still 3rd down and short that they've got to figure out now as they pick up 9 on that previous play.
A gain of 9 brings up 3rd and 1.
Back-to-back carries here. And he'll be brought down a step or two shy in midfield. They're going to mark him at the 48. That goes as a 40-yard pickup, and it gets him a 1st down.
That was the perfect play call for that particular situation. Gave him enough to pick up a 1st with some room to spare.
Going to the ground again on 1st. And they hit him along the sideline there. Pickup of 9, so 2nd and 1 upcoming.
So much to like about that run, Kate, particularly what he was able to get out of it. The defense, I think, feels a little fortunate they were able to track him down before an even bigger run with passing that 1st down marker.
And that short gain is enough for a new set of downs.
That's certainly a spot where you could be more aggressive, Kate, if you wanted to take your shots. Some coaches, even the bolder ones, will take the safe play first when they get it from time to time. No 3rd down required now.
So 1st down from the 41. Another carry for him. Not a whole lot to speak of here, probably. 2-yard gain at most at 2nd down.
A 3-yard pickup brings up 2nd and 7 at the 38-yard line.
Shotgun snap for Purdy. Finds him over the middle. And he'll pick up enough to move the chains. Working quickly here.
A gain of 9 yards. That's another 49.
Purdy on 1st down. He puts some juice on a deep throw down the middle.
You know what that route is called, right, Kate? O-T-B. Over the ball. And those are the ones you've got to hit. You've got to be able to play offense from the inside out. Got to find a completion right there.
Ball still on that 29-yard line as they come up to it. 2nd and 10. From the gun is Purdy. Flushed out of the pocket. Now here he goes. He's going to go out of bounds just short of that red zone.
Well, you don't get the 1st down, but I'll tell you this, Kate, that drives the defense and the defensive coordinator nuts. They do everything right. They win, and yet still QB makes something out of nothing.
To the line. Here's 3rd and 3. Looking to throw. Kittle makes the catch. This does not get it. Looking short field, but the defender is there to force this 4th down.
All you can do is shake your head sometimes. Sure, the pass play works, but they come up just an inch or 2 short for the 1st down.
Down a score. They're going to go for this on 4th down.
Get set. Up.
Trying to push this past the marker. And he's tackled with the first down yardage. Offense up to the line fast.
First and 10 at the 12.
First and 10 now. Here's Purdy. Escapes the pocket. He smartly won't risk anything here. He just chucks this away.
Well, discretion, the better part of valor in a lot of cases. Rather than force something with no one open and risk a turnover, he wisely just threw it away.
No luck on first down. Here's second and 10. Trying to throw this from the gun. And he's not going to escape. The Seahawks brought the pressure, and they got him. And it'll be third down coming up after this defense's third sack of the game.
You get into the red zone, and every detail matters. It matters on the whole 100 yards. But, Kate, once you get inside this red zone, it is so critical. And let's tip our cap to the defense on the details, creating that sack.
Just got it away before the hit, but it doesn't matter. It's incomplete. Fourth down coming up.
That's one of those third down situations where you're asking an awful lot of your man to make a play to keep this drive going. Too much of a contested catch there, unable to bring it in.
Well, best of luck here. It's fourth and a considerable distance. Desperation time here. And he's going to take this in for the San Francisco touchdown. The 49ers now trail by just a point in the fourth. So they punch it in for 6, Brock, and now a conversion away from tying this game back up.
This one just has the feel, doesn't it? The makings of a one-score game in the fourth quarter that could go either way.
On for the PAT, and a make would tie us up late. The kick is good, so this game now hinging on every possession as we're tied up in the fourth. After tying this game up, they're all set to send her away. Shaheed now to return. Finds some space. He's past the 30. So they're going to begin from the 36 as he's brought down.
Hey, maybe in the end this return just gets lost in the shuffle when we recap things, Kate. But you surrender a lead in the fourth quarter and you feel that momentum being lost. That's exactly what excellent special teams do. They turn it around. It's why that third phase is coached and coached and coached, because you never know when your opportunity may arise. What a great return to begin this drive.
It's a pickup of 14 yards as the chains reset. We've reached the 2-minute warning in Santa Clara. Seahawks pushing to get within range for a game winner. So a new set of downs. Here we go. First and 10. On the draw, it's Walker. Finds a nice lane there. That's good for 6 yards. So after the 2-minute warning, another stoppage here. The defense is calling time. 1:55 to go. 7 yards on that last play. So this is 2nd and 3. Staying with Walker. And he takes it just inside the 40, down to the 39. 5 yards on that play and enough for a new set of downs.
Well, looky here. You don't even have to worry now about a third down call as that run moves the sticks. Now that call you have ready, though, you can recycle it. Save it for later for that next third down coming.
Well, he had to power through one tackle just to get back to the line that time. San Francisco calls it second timeout. All right, here we go. Second down.
Come on.
Back to throw. Fits it through the middle. They managed 22 on the rip and a first down.
It sure seemed like he knew exactly where he was going with that right off the snap.
Wary of the clock here, Brock, but at least all their timeouts are still available. It's 1st and 10. We'll give up the gut to Walker. And he's not going to manage to get back to the line even. Tackled for a loss. We've got 2nd and 11. Just couldn't get outside quick enough to take that D-line out of the picture. And one of those guys impressively got on the edge and caught him.
You know what's scary in this game today, Kate? When you watch the combine and you watch these 280-pound DNs that run like 4.6.
Yeah.
I am really thankful I don't play quarterback in today's game.
So they're going to go ahead and call the a timeout here. Only 3 seconds left in the game. Every eye in this place, Brock, now staring right at Harrison Mevis. He hit his first one. His second one's coming from inside of 40.
Makes the score Seahawks.
So the Seahawks take this one on the road. Well, Brock, we both thought coming into this one that it was going to be a tough hill to climb going up against one of the better defenses in the NFL. But these guys looked and said, Hill? What hill?
And you know what? I think that happened over the course of this week. Sometimes when you know what you're facing, Kate, and you're watching tape and it's a really good defense, you know you got to be on your game. And this offense certainly was today.
So for Brock Heward and all of our crew, I'm Kate Scott, wrapping up another edition of the NFL on EA Sports. The Seahawks winners, as we'll see you next time from Santa Clara.
My haters, I wish them well. Get up on my level, I'm sending them straight to hell. We all in your city, your name ain't ringing the bell. All this motion on my cell, you would think I got it for sale. It was Friday, I met him up by the shell. He took me to the bank, cause he sent me too much for sale. Keeping secrets, he know that I never tell. It's a bird, it's a plane, oh, it's coming in through the mail. I'm a lane switcher, shapeshifter, go grill, plane, so I could heal the pain quicker. 8-figure, chest set way quicker. Made, if I'ma go to date with ya.
I ripped it, all the on my two first, no dribble. The always talking pillar, thing like scissor. Like Youngest, I'm about my business. Yeah, they know what's up. Glizak never gave up. All I know is go and get this damn bread. Don't go against the grain, they taking off your damn head. I'm running up this door, I almost broke my damn leg. Hey, out here broke, they damn nerd. Damn little mama bad as but they diamonds on me fight, Nick and wrist, I can Tina. Orange Richard Mill on me dancing just like Bia. Going against Glizak, wouldn't wanna be ya.
I'm a lane switcher, shapeshifter, go grill, plane, so I could heal the pain quicker. 8-figure, jet set way quicker. Made, if I'ma go to date with ya.
Yeah, huh? Let's go. Hey, yeah. It's so I get it. So right. It's so right. I get it. So right.
One album is getting kinda hectic. Too many fans